What's up, YouTube? So I'm here to help you guys clear Shiyu defense because I've been seeing the community really complaining recently that they can't clear it, and I know the feeling of that. So let me help you guys with that. By all means, I'm no expert. I'm not really a S plus person either, but at least I can get you guys to clear it. So let's get straight into it. First up, a lot of you may know this already, but for people who doesn't and just get into it, quick assist is way more than just waiting for your button to go off with. Like when that little pop-up comes up, yeah, you don't have to always wait for that. So I don't know the full terminology for it, so excuse me. But I think it's called quick assist cancel or attack cancel, whatever it's called. So before the little pop-up comes up, this is how you get a little bit more damage from your characters. Is when they're doing the animation, what you can do when they're about to do a long animation, you can switch characters very fast. And no one of you guys will do that, but you just either will wait until the pop-up comes up, or you won't do it right. You see how Xiao is doing her animation right now? Where in that kind of moment, I could have actually struck with my other characters. Or like here, where she's doing the arm thing, most of the time you can actually just skip that and go straight to another character to do a lot more damage. Quick assist really does help when damage is needed. So do not disregard that, please. Another thing, characters have combos. You should check out your characters, read their characters because they have combos. Someone who's really, really strong with this is a few of them, but a lot of characters just press square and call it a day, press triangle, call it a day. But there are certain characters that do have combos, and I really highly recommend you guys read it. Someone who's strong with it is the robot. I forgot his name. Something Shifu, Bayou Shifu. I'm so sorry if I butchered the name. Yes, he has so many combos. Read them. Trust me. Do not just go into your Shiyu defense and not know what your character do. You need to know what your character do. He is someone that is not easy to master if you don't play fighting games like that. So it's kind of hard for him to be a good character for you. So make sure you know what your characters are doing, combos, and everything like that before you go into Shiyu defense. Next up, multiplier. Please look at your multipliers because this really, really is very important. So you saw how our basic attack was like very high, they go lower and lower every time you spam it. That's the thing. If you're going to sit there, you gotta learn that you cannot just spam certain buttons. So after you do a combo, like a 5-hit combo with your basic attack, either do a special attack or switch to another character. Because you consistently keep on doing it. It's basically like Rumble Fighter, if I think the name was, where if you keep spamming an attack, it'll get weaker and weaker. Or multiverses. There we go, multiverses. So I need you guys to change your character, do a special attack, or do an ultimate when your multiplier is at the most strongest. This one is really obvious, but for people who don't know, remember I'm helping both players, like average and beginner players. Substats are very important. I'm not talking about disk drives because disk drives, y'all should already have a handle on that. I'm talking about substats. Substats is very important. Like, people think that, oh, I don't need that big of a sub. Yes, you do. It's very helpful. I recommend you guys please try your best to get the best kind of substats. If your piece say defense and your character do not need that, throw it away. If your character say AP, keep that. But please get a lot of substats because they really do truly help, especially for support characters. Especially support characters. I think they're more important for support characters than they are for DPS. DPS you can get away with a lot of stuff, but support characters, if they need a certain thing, it's very very helpful. Like the code ER. I don't think there's an ER source stat. I'm just throwing that out there, but you guys will get what I'm trying to say. Please, when I tell you guys the substats are very important, it's crazy good. But let's do go like a little bit into disk drives. Disk drives, you can't just like have any kind of disk drives. Of course, right? So for people who just don't know, like you need the certain disk drive for your character because not all of them could share the same kind of thing. Literally, I'm not even joking. Like, look at this. People have like a disagreement thing with this one for Zhao, but I use this part for her. I like it for energy, quick assist, and all that other good stuff. Some people don't use it, but hey, it is what it is. And you see how my substat for Zhao is all HP. I try my best to give her all HP. I don't. Every time I see a defense piece, I try to throw my best to throw it away unless it got crit damage, crit rate, or then it built into defense. I throw it away. But trust me, please work on your substats, especially for supports. This one's important. So, team placement. Now, do not copy what I'm doing. This is just a personal thing. I like the way this looks, so this is what I do. But I recommend you guys learn the placement for your characters. Which ones is right, which one is wrong. Because in battle, you may make a mistake and switch to a whole nother character that you did not mean to, or you're trying to switch too fast and then double click and then switch to the wrong character. So placement is very important when you're trying to do damage because your DPS could be on the left side and you don't know, and then you switch to the right click button and now you got a whole support out when you need to have your DPS out. So please, if you don't know or can't memorize where your placements are, put them in the right place because that's very important. It sometimes messes me up and it does get a little annoying for me, but I like the way it looks, so I just keep it like this. But team placement is very very important. Do not copy this. Don't copy this. Another thing where players are really annoying because I guess if it's not coming from a YouTuber or something or someone that I don't know, but people read these damn room details, please. People try to go into with a character that does not match the room thing, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, maybe they got like M6 or something like that. That's why they're doing it." No, it's the people who have only M0 trying to clear something that's not for them. When your character is not that strong, or you're not an M6 character, it's not going to work out for you. That's the thing is what you be seeing online is people who is either really good at the game or who got M6 character and they could clear that stuff because, their character is just that strong. You don't have something like that. You need to chill out. Unfortunately, I know how you feel. Unfortunately, you want to do something like that, but you just cannot. And remember, this is about clearing it on S rank. So at the current moment, if you want to clear it to get S rank, then that's what you're going to have to do. You want to suck it up, take it in, and just do what you have to do. Because, guys, trust me, read these things, especially if you don't read them. These things are very important, and read the enemy details. Sometimes they be telling you certain things, and you just will not be knowing. Like I just found out not too long ago, the guy with the armor thing on his back, you have to block him about 3 times before he breaks his shield more easier. I used to brute force that guy. I didn't have to do none of that. All I had to do was block 3 times. So read these guys' details. Read the room details to everything because they show you what you need to do. One was attack, one was anomaly, and one for rapture. So why would you bring a fucking anomaly character for a rapture thing that might have anomaly res? You get what I'm saying? So please read it. So to backtrack from my other tips from before, I'm gonna show you guys how much harder you have to work for it when you bring the wrong kind of attribute into the thing. No, not the attribute, the wrong kind of role into the game. So here I'm using anomaly. I wanted to show you guys that you can still clear with other kind of roles and stuff like that, but it's just going to have to work a lot more harder because you never know what kind of res the room have. So I think it's very important too that the start of the game is very, very important. No matter what, it's always the start in the middle. The ending doesn't really matter right then and there because the ending you're already close to it. But the start is very, very important in this game mode. So I recommend that you try your very best to kill these guys no matter what's very early. Because look, I'm already near like 426. I say about 415 you may already be out the picture with the S rank. Well, definitely an S plus rank. I think you're already completely out the picture with an S plus rank at 415. But S rank, depending on how you like come back from it, you may be out the picture. But you see how much I have to work for it. I literally have to like make sure I switching every time. I'm not being sloppy with my movements, and I can't take it casually. Of course, you still can't do that when you're trying to clear either. But you know, I'm trying to say like a difference here. Um, but yes, I'm just for real about that. If you're early, kill whatever's in the way. Do not take 2 seconds. Do not take 3 seconds. If you could just end it right then and there, you have to. You have to use your ultimate if you have to. You just have to. Sometimes it's very important to do stuff like that because the enemies are, for one, really fucking tanky as hell. I don't know why. And two, because it's just smarter to do because that's how you get clearer faster. So that's another thing. And I'm gonna show you guys another clip of me using the right role for this. Here you're going to see me using our new Void Hunter here. And no matter how lovely she is, she's a very good character. And I think this character will be around for a very long time. But you'll see a mean difference here. If you have to, use the characters that you are giving. And of course, I'm not telling you pull just any character. If you can't pull the character, you can't pull the character. I understand that. We all should understand that. But you see how fast I did it compared to the anomaly one? It's because against the anomaly one, this is not for anomaly. This is for attackers. So it should be easier because maybe they have anomaly arrest. And now look at 428, I'm already at A rank. But at the same time, we cannot ignore that the characters are also somewhat carrying us. So imagine having a good character already, and then being really good at the game. I'm still trying to find that way myself. I'm still trying to get to S plus rank. I can't do it yet, and hopefully soon I do get to it. But I'm already at 410, and he's already near fucking at his limit already. So I recommend you guys just go ahead and read stuff, read enemies details, read the stage details because they can help you. And remember, this is just for clearing to S rank, not to S plus rank. Because even I haven't done that yet. I'm trying my best to do it, but use everything to your arsenal. Like use everything. Do not just sugarcoat anything if you're trying to clear it. Because like I said before, this is like so fun to have and so fun to do. And get contact is very hard. They're trying to make it very harder. That's why this is going on, and that's why they changed the format because players was like, "Oh, this is too easy. This is da 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 da." Now they're trying to give us a challenge. So now you have to learn something new. Unfortunately, it came a little too fast, but hey, that's what happens. Um, I do think they did. Some people said they didn't ease us into this, but they kind of did with Deadly Assault and Shiyu Defense because this is basically both, but just with a little twist on how the multiplier and damage working is. So I kind of say that they did give us a heads up. It's just that players are not trying to take us a heads up because some people just like complain. Lastly, I want to debunk something here. You could use almost any character to clear Shiyu defense, especially the current one. You could use almost any characters. These are older characters, Yaganai or Yagini, Bernice, and Astra Yao. Well, Astra Yao is supposed to be like the best support character, so we can't really partly put her in this category. But Bernice and Yagini is just two older characters. People were saying they can't even clear like these type of characters anymore. To an S plus rank, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I can't get there yet. But when I do get there, I want to try it with these characters. Um, you can still clear it. Trust me. I don't know why people are saying that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's just have skill issues or anything like that. And of course, I understand that because not everyone could be that good. But they're trying. But the thing is, what people are doing, they don't like the challenge. That's what the thing is. They're so used to being spoon fed everything. So when it gets like a challenge, they start freezing up and they call it bad. That's messed up. Which is why I can't kind of don't like when no one say they don't like this game mode, because the issue is that the game mode is really fun, but I see a lot of bad players really say it's not really that good. It's the difference between just not liking it because you don't like it and not liking it because you're bad at it. That's the thing, and it sounds kind of tacky in my honest opinion. I actually mentioned this in a video before, but you guys get it. You still can clear this game mode with any other characters. Just don't think you could just take a game self DPS self into this and think you're going to clear it like that. No, that's not how that works. But yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys that's how it is, and that's what it got to be. We got this new game mode. I don't think it's going anywhere, and I think that they're gonna make more with this kind of stuff, and hopefully they do. Maybe they might change Deadly Assault too. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But that's really it for me. That's all I have for you guys. If you like the video, like subscribe. If you don't like the video, comment your reason why, things like that nature. And yeah, I am loving the new Shield defense. I actually really enjoy it. What does piss me off about it, how badly they are grouped. How like one range and one melee character and the range character was just fly off the hinges and go somewhere completely different. And I just have to learn how to group them together. But other than that, I have no big old problem with this game mode, especially after I learned how to clear it. Because at first I couldn't clear it for nothing, and then I got the hang of it right then and there. But yeah, and that was not because of luck or talent or anything like that, guys. It's literally because I just had to sit there and study and learn how to do it. But yeah, I bid you all adieu. Have a very good day.